All right, we're live.
We're live.
Classic hello from Sandy there.
Yes.
And
my middle finger. Hello.
This time we have a special guest via voice, Mr. Dillygaff, aka I Drink What?
Yes, sir.
Say what?
And happy to have you.
After finally getting my laptop to work.
Well, just happy to have you for the, the pre-Halloween episode, I guess you could say.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely be around for the Halloween episode. I don't care if I have to do anything to this laptop to get it to work. I will be on that episode.
That's awesome. Well, we're happy to have you here, man, and obviously want to give the streaming world and the Spotify, Apple Music, everything world a little bit more about yourself as a streamer. But you're coming back, right? You're going to be doing some more consistency.
Now that my overtime is over and that my regular hours have been changed, I can actually stream for a couple hours and then do my Halloween countdown this year. Because I watched 61 movies from September 1st to October 31st. So I'll be able to do that at the same time, too.
61 movies?
Yeah, 61 nights of Halloween, man.
Did you do that last year? You posted on Facebook what movie you were watching.
Oh, I was posting what I was watching, and then the shit went down. I was like, for real?
So do you watch the same list every year, or is it like update based on new stuff, or how does that work out?
I try to watch a different movie each year. The only one that I'll probably be trying to watch this year is A Quiet Place 2. I didn't get to watch that last year, even though
that was good.
I never saw that one. I saw the first one, and I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if I heard the second one was as good, but it was actually filmed close to me, but the second one.
Really?
But, I don't know. I thought the first one was pretty good. I thought it was an interesting concept and sort of layout of how they did it. So
you'll like the second one. It kind of dives in a little bit deeper about things that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a prequel sequel at the very beginning.
Yeah, and very, very well done.
I'm still would be looking for, not to derail the conversation, but I would still be interested to see, probably, I guess it would be a sequel to Bird Box.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Because they left the door open. That's the one with
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Very creepy at some points, though. Like, to the point where it was just like, it wasn't like creepy, like, oh, that's cool creepy. It's more like, oh, that's messed up creepy.
That's shit.
Yeah.
To me, that is cool creepy.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're an interesting specimen.
Yeah, that I am.
This is true.
But that's awesome. So you're going to be doing that, and then what are you going to be gaming for your streams, or is it just
when I come back for streaming? When I come back for streaming, it's most likely going to be I'm going to start with Far Cry 5 because I tried to get Far Cry because I was going to go because I already beat Far Cry 4 on everything, and then what I'll end up doing is playing Far Cry 5 Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday I'm going to make that FNAF Fridays, and I'll play Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's a good one. I've seen people play that a lot.
Never played it.
I'm surprised you wouldn't play that, Simon. I mean, it's not too expensive.
Yeah, actually, you of all people, I'm surprised don't play that.
Me of all people, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
You know what,
because it's up your alley, man.
Drank, he likes talking about playing these spooky games and watching other people play more than himself playing it. Because he kept talking
I did Poppy Playtime, motherfucker.
He talked about Poppy Playtime for months before he played it, and he's like, "It's only $5. It's only, you should get it. You should get it."
Yeah.
And then he finally got it for himself. I'm like, "You should play it."
I had it when I said you should get it.
I may have to end up picking that up just to play it, and once I get a better rig going with my computer, I'll start playing the computer games like that. And like Phasmophobia, I can't fucking wait to play that.
I got no
I
interest in that one.
well, see, I like shit like that. Like ghost hunting and shit like that. I'm always interested in the paranormal. So anything that has to do with that, I'm like, yep, I'm down.
No, more power to you. A lot of people seem to like that game. It's just not my type of game. That's
Drink.
all.
You should get into. If you get into it, we can probably get some people to play it again. Is In Silence. Cheap game.
Yeah.
Definitely a good one. And
See, in Silence, I'm hearing really good things about too, and I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
My PC sucks.
Hey, gotta invest.
Save up and get a better one, or get an actual.
I'm
you have a
gonna
laptop
leave
or
that
a
one
PC?
alone right now.
He has a laptop right now.
Yeah, you gotta get the PC.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
gotta
get
get a tower.
Oh, I do have a tower, but it's old. It's an old gateway that my brother basically
Gateway.
I
Remember
inherited
those?
from him.
Shit, I didn't think they
I
make those
know
anymore.
what those.
Yeah,
What
dude. Like I told you, man, it's old, dude. It's like 10 years old, but it's got like a 1 terabyte fucking drive in it. So
Really?
yeah.
You might want to look into take it to a PC store and see if you can swap out parts and save up for parts.
Yeah.
Because if it's got the
See if I can.
terabyte, you clean the terabyte down and just get some new motherboard and CPU.
Oh, yeah.
If you can install that, you already got the main thing, which is the storage.
Yeah, if I can find one here where I am, sure.
You can find them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we're happy to see that you're going to be coming back, and obviously we'll include your link at the bottom of the video too, for our post everywhere. But that's good, man. What have you any chance? And we have to ask this, even though Sandy and I go back and forth between the game, but any chance of a return to Dead by Daylight?
Probably. I try to get in there when I can. It's just that, like Sandy was saying, man, it just got way too toxic, and and I have to buy Kate again for some ungodly reason. I have no idea why. They're making me buy Kate again, even though I already bought her. I'm like, but I've got her. What do you mean? What do you mean I got to buy her again?
That's odd. I haven't heard of that happening.
Yeah.
Neither have I.
Yeah, it's so weird. Well, it's Xbox, so what do you expect?
Oh.
Fuck sucks.
Yeah, I know.
From the guy who had a PlayStation for a while.
Hey, PlayStation is so much better than Xbox.
Yeah, but you know what? This is a good conversation point because this just came up. PlayStation, aka Sony, is now going to be charging more for the same exact PS5 than the Xbox, which, by the way, is more powerful than the PlayStation 5. They've proven it. There's no reason that the PlayStation 5 should be more, because it just has maybe 2 exclusives to it, and they're going to charge more for it. So it's really,
I agree.
If you're a Sony fan, you're going to get it because you're a Sony fan, just like I could equate it to like iPhone. But there's no reason why you should have a PS5 anymore, in my opinion, unless you want those exclusive games. It just, now it's proven to the fact where there's no point.
And they're not even going to be exclusive forever. I mean, PC's going to get them. Xbox going to get them eventually. It's just going to. There is no exclusive games anymore. They're just exclusive for a time period. And that's it.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's just, I don't know why Sony's doing it.
Make more money. What else? Just like every other fucking company in this world that does shit.
Why wouldn't Microsoft do it? They just spend a lot of money.
Because they do all their shit to make their money.
But they just spent a lot of money on Blizzard. They spent a lot of money on Bethesda, and now, but that's a sizable investment where they have to make that up somehow.
Yeah, let's just hope they can actually whip Bethesda into fucking shape.
They won't.
I know they won't.
It's. We've talked about this with the. What game are we talking about that's coming out? And
that Star or something?
The Star Wars game, right?
No.
The one that they're focusing the next 3 years on that made Detroit become human.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah. So my point is, and somehow you always have to bring Bethesda back into this, into every podcast.
I fucking hate them.
They're not. I liked them when Skyrim originally came out. Still, even though it was some buggy. But when you have to make 6 Skyrim games, like, you could have at least 1 or 2 of those Skyrim remasters remastered Oblivion, which is a great freaking game. Now, it might be more nostalgia me talking about it, but you could have remastered it. People would have bought the hell out of that.
Could have remastered Fallout 3. Could have
Morrowind.
remastered Fallout New Vegas. Could have, people would have bought the fuck out of that too.
And how hard
But no,
is it to remaster?
they come out with Fallout 76, which just fucking sucked.
How hard is it to remaster an old game, do you guys think?
76 was probably the biggest letdown I have ever seen in a movie or a game ever. Like they wanted to do everything on the level of making it all inclusive for everybody to get together. Well, let's see what happens when we try and put everybody together on the same board.
Well, I think it goes back to my point of you can't look at, and I'm going to compare this to the Witcher games. They focus like 4 years on a Witcher game, and it comes out clean and probably like 97% bug free or whatever, and it's a great game. The risk that not just gaming companies do, but movie and TV and everything, we've brought up this point before, is that they extend it for so long and pump out stuff so fast that it just lowers in quality eventually. At some point it will. And that's what happened with the Fallout. You're seeing it happen to Marvel now with the new Marvel stuff that's come out where people said Love and Thunder sucked. She-Hulk? Like, you can't pump it out now every year and just assume that, yes, people are still going to go watch it because they love, there's going to be your diehards and you're going to still make some money, but eventually it ain't going to work out for you.
I just proves my point. That's all. That just sucks.
Yep. Kick Todd Howard out.
Yes, please. He needs to get fired, and no one else should hire him ever for anything. He is that horrible of a CEO. Fuck him. That's right.
No, the person that needs to be fired is the guy with Blizzard. That is a horrible CEO.
That too. Well, they both need to get together and kill each other. Make our lives a little better.
Like, what was that celebrity death match? Just have it like be
yes.
Instead have it be
yes.
Gaming CEO death match. Todd Howard versus the CEO of Blizzard.
What's his name?
I don't know. The only Blizzard game I play is Overwatch.
He lets so much fucking shit slide with Blizzard. I'm surprised they're still even. I'm surprised Microsoft even bought him, to be honest, after all that shit.
It's cheap, Drink. They bought him cheap because no one else would buy him for all that shit that's going on.
And they can get a shitload of money out of it.
Yep.
Bobby Kotick.
All right, so Bobby Kotick versus Todd Howard.
Yep.
Celebrity death match.
Yes. Let's get it on.
You like how I made that? I didn't even watch that show.
I love that show,
and I know what it's about and referenced it. So
such a great show.
For those out there who think I'm like so millennial or so young, I know stuff, but I can make the references and stuff.
You know stuff, you can make the reference, but you are still a millennial young buck.
That's good.
We still make fun of you for that.
Well, happy belated birthday, by the way, Sandman.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy belated birthday, of course, to the Sandman, to the Sandman himself.
126 years old.
Yep, getting up there even more.
Yep.
And still look 35.
Yeah, right. 55.
Yes. Well, it was a good day. Kind of. Passing the kidney stone could have waited till the next day, but I don't control that. So.
I had I didn't have that on my birthday, but I have had to. I didn't have it, but for precaution, I had to quarantine from COVID on my birthday one year.
Oh, did you really?
I had worked a 12-hour day and didn't get home till 9:15 on one birthday. Like there's some bad, like the past 3 birthdays were not good. There was an issue
the
on
past
the past
couple years have not been good, so.
No, well, I mean, I wouldn't say they weren't good, but they could have been better. Like there was worse years in my life than the past 3 years. Of course.
Well, I mean, I could go. My worst birthday was when I was still married to my ex-wife, and that's just because I was married to my ex-wife.
Yeah, well, like I said, can't have every birthday perfect, but you're here for another year and you're surviving. You're doing good.
Rock on. Still streaming, still podcasting, still YouTubing. Let's get it on.
There we go.
There you go.
Well, we wanted to touch on, of course, a couple games and shows.
Couple games, couple movies.
And stuff like that.
I don't know if we have any shows to talk about.
Probably. Well, I could touch on one that I just started to watch and one that I finished.
Well, let's start with that then.
Well, we'll start. I just finished season 5 of Better Call Saul. Season 6 did come out and finish, and it's done.
Is it done? Is it on Hulu yet?
No, because
that's what I watch it on.
I specifically checked AMC Plus because I'm like, I'll pay the $8 for the month and just watch season 6. But what they did is after so many weeks, they take off the beginning episodes of the season.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the? Don't advertise that you have it when you don't really have it.
Exactly.
So
I agree with you on
didn't
that.
pay. I was still in the free trial period, and I just canceled it. I'm like, no, screw that. But through season 5, great show, I think. Good prequel and background to the characters.
Yes.
Season 6 is supposed to be good.
I don't know. I haven't seen. I'm waiting for it to come on Hulu. That's when I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, Netflix for me, but I think it'll be good. And
or Netflix. Is it Netflix?
Netflix is where it is.
But
I don't think it's supposed to be till next year. But I mean, that's fine. But
no, it always takes a while to come out on the streaming service. But
yeah,
I'm fine with that. I can wait.
Yep. But the other show I'm watching, I just started watching. That I've gotten recommendations for before. It's on Apple TV, so you do have to get that. But Ted Lasso. If you haven't heard about it, it's like a comedy drama. It's pretty good. It's about a minor league American football coach that his first year as the coach brings him to the championship and they win. And then he gets hired by a Premier League soccer team in England, like the higher-end soccer teams, to be their head coach there because they're terrible and it's a new owner and she hires him. And he knows nothing about soccer. And he moves over to Great Britain to take over. It's actually... I've watched only one episode so far and it was pretty funny. But it's a heartwarming, funny comedy drama.
What was this called?
Ted Lasso. That's his name.
Ted Lasso.
And it has 2 seasons, and both were pretty good. They won a bunch of awards, actually, too. So, I'm going to keep watching it. So just something different than our normal types of shows we watch.
I don't have Apple TV, and I have no plans on ever getting it.
My mom has it, and I'm tagging on to watch just that. And actually, another one I heard was good on Apple TV, The Morning Show, which is more of a newsroom drama thing, but I'll give it a shot. I like to mix up my stuff. I don't watch a lot of comedies, but switching things up. But that's the two stuff I've been watching recently when it comes to shows. Nothing else. I know
How much came out yet?
Well, Rings of Power is coming out September 2nd, so I'll watch that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is nothing has actually yet came out yet for us to watch and review on yet. I mean, it's all still about to come out. Archer's still coming out. I'm still waiting on that.
Witcher 3 next year in February.
Witcher 3 next year, yeah. Although there is a TV show, documentary TV show about Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin and all that. I forget what it's called.
It's like a tale or something
Tales of the Jedi or something like that.
No, that's the animated. I think that's the name of the animated series that Disney Plus is going to do, where they're going to have an animated Qui-Gon Jinn mini series, a couple episodes about him, Tales of the Jedi, and then a couple episodes about Yoda. That will be interesting to see, I think.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, A Jedi's Return. That's
there
what
you
it's
go.
called.
That's what it is. But Tales of the Jedi is also coming out soon.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for those. The documentary seems interesting as hell. I can't wait to see that.
Are you Are you guys into documentaries?
I'm not a big one. It has to be something I am really interested in for me to even think about watching it.
As long as it's about serial killers, I'm down.
That's a big thing. I like those. The Son of Sam one was really good. Ted Bundy's was really good.
Because I don't like documentaries. The true story movies,
I like those
are good. There was one that I started to watch a little bit last night, and I with my family. I'm like, no, it's not for me. But you remember the Taiwan soccer team that got stuck in the cave? in
Yeah,
like
I remember
'09
hearing about it.
or
Yeah,
whenever. They made a movie about that just
did
recently.
they?
And a guy, actually, a well-known, I can't remember his name, the director, but he actually, Ron Howard, um, like directed it or whatever, produced it. And
Howard is a very good director, though.
2.5 hour movie, but it was okay at the beginning, but again,
Not your
movies
type of
like
thing.
yeah, like movies like Argo was pretty good. That was loosely based on stuff, and like The Monuments Men, like things like that was
My
decent.
favorite, based on a true story, was Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg, The Rock.
What's that one?
It's three bodybuilders who try stealing people's identities to make a lot of money and end up killing them and all
Oh
that.
yeah,
What?
That
yeah.
was oh no, dude, you got to see
That's
that
a
movie.
real
The
You
movie,
story?
have to see that one.
it's based on
It's
a
a
real
true story.
yeah, it's a true story. And actually, the things that go on are so freaking messed up that they actually stopped the movie and put up this is still based on a true story, and then continue with the movie.
What is the
Yep.
movie?
Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
Yep,
Okay.
dude, it's phenomenal, phenomenal movie.
Bodybuilders killing
Yep,
people to take their identity.
yeah, then to take their
Yep.
money. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I
Now
will.
Ed Harris is in it. I mean, come on, they have great actors in it too.
I will add it to the list, but
Add it to the list.
I make no promises it'll happen soon.
Yeah, well, when it
Sandman
does, let us
Slim's
know.
coming up soon in my book list. Just so you know,
That is it. It should be
it's
the next one.
it pretty much is. Yeah.
Waiting for you to fucking finally read that.
Listen, you added it on my list when there was already 8 books ahead.
Yeah, and you said you moved it up. I don't think you did.
I did. I moved it up to like the third slot.
Uh,
That's a 5 book drop or
raise.
raise.
5 book raise. Yes, raised
So,
up.
well, it depends where the one is in the 8.
Smack you across the face, man. All right, so shall we get into the movies or the games first?
Let's do movies.
Movies first. Well, the first movie we have that's coming up in about another year or two is Borderlands movie, based on the video game Borderlands, obviously.
Did you hear about that one, Drink?
I'm just not a big fan of the games.
Yeah, I played the first one, and it was fine. I didn't play the much of like the DLC to it or the second or the third one. It wasn't for me. I don't know. It just
I
wasn't.
love the games.
Yeah, I mean
Honestly,
they're
I
obviously
like them.
incredibly popular.
Yes, they are. But forget who's. I know Kevin Hart's supposed to be in it. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be in it.
Yeah, we have Bobby Lee is in it.
Yep.
Ariana Greenblatt, Florian Monto, Gina Gershon,
Jack Black.
Yep, Kevin Hart. Jack Black is in it. Let's see who else we got. Not
They
Penn
have-
Jillette is in it.
Yes.
So Jeremy Wheeler. So yeah, it'll
So,
be interesting
got it.
cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I forget who's directing. Who the fuck was directing it again? Wasn't it L. Roth or something like that?
Eli Roth.
Eli
Eli
Roth.
Roth.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's who's directing it. Which you know, he's a hell of a director.
Oh yeah.
He does mostly horror movies, but still, I mean, he's a damn good director. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it comes down to the writing, because you can have a great director, but when the
So-
writers because let's be honest, good director for Star Wars Last Jedi, terrible writing and producing ever.
True.
Oh, yeah.
But this is being scripted by Craig Mazin, who wrote Chernobyl.
That's fine then. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
doubting.
No, I think they went the right way. They got the right people to do the right job.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah. I think it'll be decent. I would definitely watch it, and then maybe it would get me back into the game. It's just the
Yeah.
risk you obviously run into is not staying close enough to the storyline of the game.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be match it perfectly, but if you don't
No, it
have like
doesn't.
80% of it there,
Yeah,
you run into the risk of losing the audience.
you do. You do. But I mean, they have 3 different or four or five different stories they can run with. You know, they have the prequels, they have the first game, the second game, and the third game. That the new one, Tiny Tina's Wonderland bullshit, which I hope they don't go that route.
Yeah.
I don't think that would make a good movie. I think they're going along with either the first or the second game storyline, basically.
Yeah, I know they were coming up with Dungeons and Dragon as well.
Yes, that's coming out, and Hugh Grant's going to be in that one. That should be interesting. Haven't seen him acted in a while, so it's
And
good to see him get.
I don't know if you heard about it. They also announced back in 2020, so it's still determined, but possibly a Silent Hill movie.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, my ex-wife
So
will like that one.
I'm 50-50 on that because if they go the same route as they did with the Resident Evil movies, I'm
Oh,
not gonna be I'm gonna
don't,
be pissed.
yeah,
Well,
don't
it's
even touch them.
the Resident Evil. They've just screwed up so much. I'm surprised they can. That's why it only lasted one season. I think
Yeah.
you were saying it, or someone else was like, oh, but it's something different. I'm like, that's the reason they've failed miserably with every Resident Evil series and movie that's come out because they do something different. You can't,
Mm.
and that's why I hope, and I think you were gonna mention it if you didn't, Sandman, as one of the movies. But Portal. Have you played
Or I
Portal?
was going to, yeah.
Drink.
Some of it, yeah. I played it back when it originally came out on the PC, when I actually had a PC that ran.
It's still in pre-production right now, but yeah, they're I think still writing the script on the movie itself.
That would almost be interesting. Where if they could do it right, it would be interesting to still have the main character like not speak at all.
Yeah, that would be kind of
A
cool.
very interesting style because it's really like the second movie they could have them speak, but the first one,
You can't.
if they make a second one, because obviously the second one would be a little more communication stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'd be interested in seeing how they use the CGI for the portal and all that, and all the weird things they could do with that. I mean, looking at the Doctor Strange multiverse of madness and how they did all that, I think they could put that into the Portal movie and make it look really cool.
It gives them a window to do which you would be in heaven. A Half-Life movie.
Oh God, yes, I would love that. Are you kidding
No,
me?
Valve would never let it happen.
No,
They
never.
can't even do a Half-Life 3 or even a Left 4 Dead 3.
No,
But did they
can't.
leave it open for that to happen, or they say it
Yes,
was going to happen? They left it open, but
they
they
said
They
they were
left
going
it
to do
wide
it and
open.
then never did it.
Nope, never.
And every one of us fans have been screaming, cursing them, flipping out on them to fucking finally do it, and they still won't do it.
it's just, why do you think that is, though?
Because they're punk ass bitches. That's why.
Why do you really think it is?
I don't know. I have no idea. They did just come out with a VR version of Half-Life.
Well, it's
Like
great
a
that they,
continue.
it's like Skyrim, HD Master VR. It's like,
Well,
wow, it's
no,
great that you're
this is a
making up a.
whole new game though. It
I,
has
I,
nothing to do with the first one.
I don't care.
But it's not Half-Life
It's
3.
it's
It's not
all it
Half-Life
is.
3.
Okay.
It's lipstick, on a pig. That's all it is.
That's all VR is.
Or it's it's the same person with red dyed hair versus the regular brown hair they have. It's like it's the same thing. It's just a little bit different.
Okay, some issues you got there. Anyway, the Silent Hill movie isn't the first one that ever came out. They've already had two movies come out.
Oh yeah.
And they weren't horrible. They weren't great, but they weren't horrible.
They weren't horrible.
No, they weren't horrible. They were watchable.
No,
I'll give them that.
the second one was kind of. I mean, the
Trippy.
first one was good.
Yeah, the first one
I
was
liked
good.
how they set everything up, but the
Yeah,
second one was
it was iffy.
it concentrated too much on uh the gore factor.
Yeah,
Like you were saying earlier, it's great concept, good director,
yep.
script was shitty.
Script was shitty. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, they're not horrible movies. They're just not
No,
the
not at
greatest
all.
movies.
They're
They're
not
not
horrible
great.
movies by any means, but they're not the best movies either.
No,
And that's
they're not.
coming from
So
somebody who loves the Silent Hill
yeah,
games and
Yeah.
so
movies.
did I. And I hope they do justice on this one. I really do.
And hopefully they do.
Yeah, I
Well,
hope so.
we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
Well, I think going with that, we have the new Hellraiser coming out. I think in October,
Oh, oh, oh.
and apparently Drank has something to say about it.
I always have something to say about reboots. Okay.
Go on.
So here's the thing. The company that is making it to keep the rights to it.
So they're not. You're saying they're doing it just because they don't want to lose the
They're,
rights, which means it's going to be
it's a
crappy.
cash grab.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a cash grab.
I don't know.
Like
Clive Barker is on with the movie. He's taken an interest with this movie.
now, and I will admit that, but I'm still kind of skeptical about it because
Yeah.
the company that had it, I look at Hellraiser Revelations. I have not wanted more of my time back ever for a movie for that. I was like, I want my fucking 90 minutes back. I want my 90 minutes back, God damn it.
Yeah, that movie was fucking terrible.
I'd have to agree with
And
Drank
terrible.
because the fact that they're going to be losing the rights and they said, "Oh, we'll make one now," it's because
Yeah.
they don't want to lose the rights for the money that they would lose out on for the
That
other
they would
movies.
exactly. So it's
So
basically they'll lose the rights and go back. And actually, they have gone back to Clive Barker, if I'm not mistaken. But to me, this it just seems like another cash grab.
yeah,
And
I
they're
Well,
don't think.
taking
we'll see.
advantage of people who have wanted to see this actually go back to its roots. Having a female pinhead,
I got no problem
it,
with that.
I have no problem with it because there was a female pinhead in the
Yep.
original book, A Hellbound Heart.
Yep. That's why.
And
That's why I'm hoping for this being good.
that's why I want it to be good too, but I'm still kind of skeptical about it because, like we were talking about earlier, you got great directing, great acting, shitty script.
Well, we don't
Shitty
know if
script
it's a
can be
shitty script
turned
yet.
around. A shitty script can be turned around by great acting.
Yes,
But
but
Yeah,
bad
to
horrible
some
acting
acting.
degree.
cannot make
Bad
up for a
acting.
bad script.
Bad acting can also screw up a good script.
And I was going to say that too. Bad acting can destroy a good script.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's
and
gotta be.
I will say things like that when I review movies, like you saw last year when was doing it
Yes.
with my Halloween countdown. I will review a movie and I will give it. I don't give it stars. I give it a pass I will give it pass. Watch, don't watch, basically. I will straight up be I will be brutal with it. There was one movie that I was like, this has got to be one of the worst movies I've ever seen, ever. And it was like, don't just avoid this fucking stinker at all costs.
Which
What
one was
was it?
that?
Oh God, I can't even remember. This was like years and years ago. Um, Apollo 19, I think it was.
Apollo 19.
Oh, you
Apollo
know what?
19. That.
I
Oh
didn't
my
think that was
God.
that bad.
Apollo 19.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's the one with
basically
the
a
space
horror
rock
movie in
crabs.
space.
Enough
Yeah,
said.
space crabs. Yeah.
It
Enough
was the
said.
space crab. I'm like, for real?
If they
Oh,
would have did something a little
Apollo
different than that,
18.
Apollo
18. That's
18.
what.
That's
That's
it.
it.
Apollo 18. I was really looking forward to it too,
They had
because
a
they
good
made it seem like it
process.
was some kind of creature outside.
Yeah.
You guys wanna guess what the IMBD?
3.
No, come on,
I'm gonna
make a real
probably guess
guess.
on that movie is
30.
probably about a 4.
4. What do you say, Simon?
I say 30.
30. It's 1 through 10. There's no 30.
1 through 10.
I'd still say 2.
5.2.
5.2. 5.2. That's average. Oh my God.
Box
Who the fuck is
office.
watching that and liking it?
Box office made 26 million, and on Rotten Tomatoes it made 24%.
Yeah.
4%. That's what I thought. That's why I said 30%.
Oh,
30.
that's
I thought you were
that's why
going
he
Rotten
was.
Tomatoes.
That's why. Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you weren't
yeah.
far
I
off,
go
though.
by the IMDb rating. I'm
Yeah.
just like, I if it's a good movie, I will say it's a good movie. If it's a bad movie, I will shout from the heavens, don't watch this.
All right. Well,
I watched it. Don't watch it.
I want your opinion on one movie.
What's that?
No.
Event Horizon.
Oh, dude. That is probably probably one of the most mind fuck movies there is, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorites.
Thank you. You know, it got bombed at the box office by
Oh, it
critics.
did.
Oh my
Because,
God.
well, look at what it was up against during that time.
True.
All
But
the
it
all the
doesn't mean
box
they could.
office hits that were going on. It was
Yeah.
99, and it was what? Armageddon,
Yeah.
Deep Impact.
97 is when it came out. What do you
Oh,
think the
97?
rating is? Yeah. What do you think the rating is?
Oh God, what was it up against
For
that
which one?
summer?
Well, Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
No. I mean,
You can do either one. We'll do
Rotten Tomatoes. I'll say 25% for IBMD, whatever the hell that is. It's I'll say a 4.
No, I'd say at least a 6 or 7 on IMDb and probably about a 50 on Rotten.
IMDb 6.6.
Oh, I was
Nice.
close.
Rotten Tomato 29%.
20. I was closer on that.
29%. God, what is wrong with
I
people,
think
man?
I
Rotten
don't know,
Tomato
'cause
is more of an accurate depiction. IMDb can be a little inflated sometimes, I think.
yes, I
Oh
think so
yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh, definitely agreed.
People.
Sometimes IMDb is it's like when Kirk Cameron tried to get his movie to be like,
Oh, fuck him.
oh God, dude, I cannot. When he tried to make his Christmas movie like better than it was, and I sat down and I watched it because me and my ex-wife would sit down and we'd watch Christmas movies together, and she knows that I'm like I will be brutally honest with it. Halfway into it, she's like, "Can we turn this off?"
Oh shit, she said
I'm
it.
like-
Damn.
She straight up said, "Can we turn this off?" I'm like, "Yes, please,
You want to know
yes,
what the
let's turn
rating
this
on
off."
that was on IMDb?
I think it's like a
Nice.
1.8.
Sandman
2.3.
1.3.
1.8
I
or
got the point three
1.3.
part right.
1.3.
Dude,
I don't think I've ever seen a lower score than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes.
I'm looking up what the lowest one ever is.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say what's the lowest one on there, but yeah, but no, with the whole Hellraiser thing being female,
No issue with it.
mm,
Oh, all right, we got it here.
I was gonna say the actress who is playing her, I have seen in other stuff, and she's really good. I like her. I'm just hoping that they go the direction of the book
Yeah.
because they kind of went away from it in the original movie, but that was also because Clive Barker was doing it.
Yeah, and he
And
wanted
he
it
was
something different.
kind of being poked by the movie studio, going, "Do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, do it this
Yeah.
way." And
So
so
he
he
wrote
had to
something
go along
completely
with them
different.
because
Yeah,
they're giving him the money. You
exactly.
know?
So he wrote it something completely different, and
Yeah.
he was happy with it.
Oh yeah.
And that movie, by the way, is in the top 10 worst rated movies in IMDb. The worst one, and it must have been a rating. There we go. Sorry, I had the wrong one. So
What was the top 10? What was the
hold
one
on, I was
in the
looking at score. I wasn't looking at that one. The 1.3 wasn't accurate, by the way. It was 2.5 for Kirk
Okay.
Cameron's thing. It wasn't updated. The worst rating according to you know fan rating, not the critics but the fans on IMDb with stars for movies is the 2008 disaster movie with a 2.1 as the lowest IMDb score.
What was you said that was the
What
movie
was the
that
name of it? Was
Disaster
Disaster
movie.
Movie?
Yeah, I
Disaster
remember it.
movie?
Oh, it's like the
It's a
oh
stupid.
God, what do you call them?
It's a stupid like comedy
Like Scary
thing.
Movie.
Yeah, it's like that basically.
It's like all those movies and superhero movie and all those. Yeah.
Unsuspecting group of 20-somethings find themselves bombarded by a series of natural disasters and catastrophic events. Carmen Electra's in it.
Oh
Nicole
fuck, that just
Parker.
ruined it
Oh
right
yeah.
there.
Who else is in it?
Can't
Well, there's
stand
your
her.
problem.
Can't
Kim
stand her.
Kardashian's in it, so there you go. That's
There's
why.
another problem. I can't stand her either.
I don't know who else. No one else that you would know.
No, probably not.
A bunch of random people. So, sorry if you were in that movie, but
No,
how you?
I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I'm trying to see
I'm
if
not.
anyone I know is in it that recovered, and it does not look like it. Looks like they all failed miserably the rest of their careers.
Career.
Sorry, or if they didn't, and I don't recognize their name, but I don't believe it. So, anyways, that was a long, off from where we were with movies. But anything else we wanted to review movie wise?
Yeah, you got Halloween Ends coming up.
Halloween Ends, yeah. Of
I
like
still have yet to see the Halloween movies.
Really?
Oh
You
man, you
haven't?
missed out.
Yeah, I have not seen the new Halloween movies.
It was
Well,
phenomenal.
There's the different timelines, sort of.
Yes.
So this is like
Oh,
the original timeline without like any
Yeah.
sort of like weird, I don't know what you would
Shit.
call it, twists and shit.
Oh yeah, there it is. Samaritan. Okay, yeah, you were right, Sandy. It is
That's what
that new Sylvester Stallone movie is Samaritan.
Yeah, I
It's
told you.
on
But
Amazon Prime actually. I'm looking right at
Prime,
it.
that's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about Halloween here.
Yep.
Um,
You were saying Chicken Little?
Nothing. I think it'll be interesting to see how it ends. I mean, I think we touched on it
Yes,
a little bit,
a little bit.
last episode, but
Yeah.
I think it would be cool to see because they've done it so many times. It would be cool to see, but how they're going to do it, I don't know. Actually, have Michael Myers
Finally
be
die.
gone, but I don't.
Yeah,
It's how they're going to do it, and that's the problem. I go back to again when you extend movies so long and make them so crazy. They've done it now where it's so hard. They're gonna have to do something stupid, or make it a long enough movie to figure out them to go on some giant quest or search for that one thing that does kill him, and it's got to make sense. It can't just be like
Well, he's pure evil, so it's got to be something that isn't pure. It's pure good, would be my guess. That's the way I would do it. Go on a quest to find something that is pure good that could end him,
or something equally as pure evil that could kill it.
Or that, but then you run the risk of now we have this to fucking fight with.
It could just be a pure evil instrument.
True.
It doesn't have to be a person that takes out.
I think pure good versus evil. I think that's the way they should go.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't make it silly, then yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, exactly. So long as it's not silly and it could work. But I will see when it comes out. I love the Halloween franchise. I've watched every single one of them except for the one where it has nothing to do with Myers. I forget. I think that was Halloween 3.
Yeah.
I watched like 10 minutes of it and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Click.
Well.
Oh, you mean Season of the Witch?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Horrible movie.
I always think that that's not part of the series, but when you really think about it, what John Carpenter wanted to do with that is after Halloween 2, he wanted it to be done. He wanted it to be over and done with.
What he wanted was different stories.
He wanted to make it like what do they call it? Oh, fuck! Now I can't remember the word.
I don't know.
Damn it! I almost said analog, and I know that's not fucking right. He wanted to make a series to where it was a bunch of different stories.
Yeah, but all kind of tied together to Halloween.
Exactly. Not a bad idea, and he gave
not
it
a bad idea, but it just didn't work.
Anthology, that's it.
Like the Dark Pictures anthology, like game series.
Yeah, stuff like Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, Monsters, things like that, from like the 80s.
Yep.
Yeah, so they were trying to do something like that. It just didn't work, so they brought back Myers.
Yeah, I mean, he gave it a fair shot, and I think you gotta attempt to do that because obviously it can spin out to something even more. So, fair enough there. But the one I'm looking forward to, which is Hocus Pocus 2, that's coming out next month, September 30th.
Yep. The end of the month. End of next month.
Is it on Disney Plus it's coming out or in movie theaters?
I believe it's Disney Plus. I can look that up. Hold
on. Disney Plus.
Talk about it. What? Oh, okay. There you go.
It is.
Yes.
So that'll be interesting.
Brought back all the original witches. I love it. I'm very happy that they were able to get all 3 of them.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting what the storyline is. I just hope it's not. The risk
looks phenomenal.
Yeah, how
I know trailers. All trailers can look great.
I'm just very.
Trailers can make shit look phenomenal, yeah. But then you get into the movie and you're like, "What am I watching this shit for?"
That's why I'm always ever since the new Star Wars sequels, I'm very skeptical about everything now.
Yeah,
when it comes to movies and TV shows, unfortunately, they've done that to me.
Oh, that I'll agree with.
I'll agree with that too.
It's really the first one was it wasn't bad, but it was a letdown. But ever since then, it's just like, nah, I just can't trust you now. Can't trust anybody until it actually comes out. But yeah, I think it should be good. I mean, you got the original actresses for the Sanderson sisters. I mean, I don't know if they've said how long it's going to be, but
it's 2 hours something.
That's fine. Like a little over 2 hours is doable.
Yeah.
2.5 is my max of movies. After that, it's become
depends on the movie.
It does, but after 2.5, it's a little bit like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to watching TV series more now than movies.
Yeah, maybe
because you can watch 2 in a row and stop and then
go do something else.
Yeah.
No, I get that. Look, like the Justice League, the Snyder, where it's like 4 fucking hours long.
The Zack Snyder cut.
Oh my God, dude, I could not finish it.
The original cut
on.
of and I feel like I'm talking a lot about Star Wars today, but I don't mean to. But the original Episode 3 of Star Wars was supposed to be 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's like insane. I want to see that. I guess the original space fight was going to be 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, that'd be cool. I would like to see that though.
Freaking nuts. But you're right though. Like that's like ridiculous.
It's
and then
too much.
The Irishman, which was 3.5 hours long. Like,
great movie though.
Oh, fantastic movie.
Oh, great movie.
Fantastic movie. But you have to watch it in like 3 parts.
Yeah,
like,
you do.
Like 50, I looked up online how to do it. It's like, all right, at 50 minutes you stop, and then at another 45 minutes you stop, and then you can watch the rest. And it's basically then a mini series. I'm like, okay, I can do that. That's fine.
I can do that too. Yeah.
Like
that was a long movie, but it was such a great movie though. He did a fantastic job on it.
Yeah. Well, that's where you had good writing.
Yep. Great actors.
You had great actors, and you had a great director.
Yep.
You had the trifecta.
Yeah, you did.
Where it's going to be amazing. Although, if you have 2 out of 3, good.
You have all 3, fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
Alrighty then. We got The Samaritan, which is a movie coming out on Prime, I guess.
It's already out.
It's already out. Nice.
Yep. Rocky's in it.
Yes, Sylvester Stallone, Mr. Sly himself. I like him and don't like him at the same time.
In the movie or in general?
In movies. It depends on the movie that he's doing, whether I like him or not.
I mean, he does.
I love the Expendables. Great series. Loved the first Rocky. Couldn't quite stand him after that.
Really? You didn't like the second Rocky?
Well, the second one was okay.
First and second were pretty good, you have to say.
Were pretty good.
The third one was okay. Fourth, fifth,
Fourth, no.
Creed was pretty good.
Creed was good, but he wasn't the star of it. He was a sidekick to it, in my opinion.
Well, yeah,
Creed
he
was the star of that movie.
Actor.
He was the supporting, so that's what I think helped that a lot. I haven't seen Creed 2 yet, so I can't quote on that one.
But it was when he won Best Supporting Actor for that movie, that was the first time he won a Oscar. I think it was an Oscar. Since Rocky 1.
Yep.
Like since then, it was that long. That was like everyone stood up and was like so happy for the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he deserved it. He was a great support actor in it.
Sure.
He did a great job.
Sure.
But sometimes the way he talks and everything, it's just like, really, dude?
That's the way he talks. That's like making fun of the way that you talk, or like Drank talks.
Make fun of the way I talk. I don't care. But no, when he overuses it for that one part, like he did in one of the Rockies where he's crying his eyes out, you can't understand a fucking word he's saying.
I think that's also like he was. I could be wrong, but I think as the Rocky movies went on, it was also to like demonstrate like you're getting hit in the head so many times it's starting to affect like everything.
Maybe I don't know, but they didn't touch that in the movie. So
they did in the 5th one.
No, they did.
This was before the 5th one, though.
I think a tiny bit in 4 Drink, but they definitely did in 5.
But this was in 3.
5. He at the very beginning of the movie, he's in the shower and his hands are shaking uncontrollably, and he's like, I can't stop it.
Well, he went to the neurologist in 5 as well. They said, yeah, you got like.
I'm talking about the 3rd movie. You couldn't understand a word he was saying in the 3rd movie.
Whatever.
Oh, when Mickey died. Yeah.
That's it. Yes.
It was his idol.
Well,
I understand that, but I mean, like, it was a sad scene, but he made it laughable. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. The way he acted in that part just made it laughable, and I don't think he should have.
I think that was his intention.
I don't think that was the intention.
I don't think
Sandman has an interesting taste and viewpoint on movies sometimes.
I do.
We'll let it pass, Drink. We'll let it pass.
Oh yeah.
Any other movies we wanted to touch on, boys?
No, I think that's it. I think that's the end of the movies. Drank? Did we lose Drank?
I can't think of any right now.
Okay.
We do got a couple games.
Shows. Oh, games. Well, at shows we didn't really touch on them, did we?
I don't know. Did you?
Well, just we'll mention them. We won't discuss. But Witcher 3 coming in 2023. Arcane, which is a League of Legends style series. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not coming until 2023.
Most of them are coming out in 2023.
Yep. The Witcher Blood Origin is coming end of this year.
So talking about Sandman, have either one of you watched it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh my God, you guys have to.
I know. It's on my list.
Phenomenal show. I mean, I waited 30 years for that fucking show to actually be real. And they did not disappoint. I'm telling you now, they are not going to disappoint you.
All right, good.
Good. Last of Us in 2023 by HBO.
Yep. That's another one.
The Last of Us, yep. And then they also have Horizon Zero Dawn by Netflix, but that's
got no interest.
To be determined.
And Fallout 76, Fallout is supposed to be coming out.
Yeah, they have a bunch of other ones.
Amazon Prime.
They keep starting and stopping that. I'm just like,
no,
whatever.
It is. They already have the sets built and everything.
Yeah, Fallout is actors were cast in July, so that'll be Amazon Prime. And they have a bunch of other ones. They have like Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed. They might do, and like God of War. They might do all that stuff, but nothing's been. It's been announced. Nothing's actually been like for sure done yet. So
yeah, it's not concrete yet.
But anyways, go ahead with the games, Simon.
The games. Well, I am very, very looking forward to this game. One of my favorite movies, cult classic of all time, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. The game is coming out. I cannot wait for this. It looks phenomenal. It has everything from the movie in this game, and it just sets me back to when I was a kid watching this freaky ass movie.
Oh yeah, and you weren't allowed to watch it?
Nope, weren't allowed to watch it anyway.
Oh yeah,
it was a twisted fucking movie, man. Chicken Little would not get through it.
Never saw it.
No, you never will.
Why?
You're too much of a chicken.
No, it's not that I'm a chicken. It's just the fact that there he is.
There he is.
There we go.
He made a surprise appearance at the end.
Yeah, that's
right.
Go.
I was trying to get it to work the entire time, but it was like nope. And all of a sudden I was like, hold on. I clicked a couple of things and boom.
There we go.
Cover up that.
Look at that sexy hidden face there.
But it's not yeah. And when are we gonna see? Are we ever gonna see a face reveal?
I don't know. I think having my face covered is really just
your thing.
One of those. It's just my thing.
Yeah.
Like me having my hat on.
Especially when I play the song "Man Behind the Mask." So
there are streamers that
don't show their face at all.
Still haven't, and they're like super big. Like what's his face?
Omewrecker is one of them.
Corpse is one. There's like another one too that's still like they'll do interviews like in person, but they ask them like I only do the interview if like
you don't
use my face, and if you do like you're getting sued. So but anyways,
that's what they do.
I would watch. No, it's not that I'm like I will watch that stuff. I might be freaked out at times in like games and stuff like that, but I don't have any problem with watching it. Like I'm not that big of like a scaredy cat, but it's just not my like.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing where it excites me. Like
exactly, horror movies aren't everybody's thing. I don't blame you for it.
No, I don't either. I just like giving you shit for it.
No, like, and I'll watch it if it's like a horror but has a good storyline attached to it. Like I'll play it.
Basically, the movie is exactly what the title is. It's Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Not that kind of thing.
It's a cult classic.
All good for you that you watch it, but not my thing.
It's funnier than it is scarier.
It is.
When you're a kid, though, when you're a kid, you have colorophobia.
Oh yeah, you're terrified.
That movie and it was probably the bane of a lot of kids' existence.
Yes,
when they were younger.
Oh, I imagine. Just the name sounds like that disaster movie. It sounds like it'd be that similar feel. I know it's not, but it sounds like it is, and that's just.
But the game looks awesome. You can play either one of the people trying to get rid of the clowns or the clowns themselves. So it should be interesting. I can't wait for it to come out.
When is that coming out?
Oh, I forget. Shit.
Here's something you might not know. The clowns that were in the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space were reused for another movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this trivia drink? Please tell us.
What is this trivia? Watch the movie Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh, I hate Ernest movies.
Ernest Scared Stupid. The trolls are the killer clowns.
Really?
Yep.
Early 2023.
Yeah. A lot of stuff's coming out in 2023.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
that
already
COVID's
signed
over.
up for the test beta.
Of course you are.
Well, now that I know that this works, I'd definitely love to get into the middle of these from now on.
What? Yeah. Well, we'll have you back as reoccurring.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Um.
Um, we have Star Wars Eclipse coming out in 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. Still
Yep.
nothing known about it other than it's delayed, but I think it's
Delayed. But
should be
it's being done by the creators of Hard Rain and
Heavy
what
Rain.
was the other? Heavy Rain and what was the other one?
Detroit Become Human. But I
Detroit
think
Become Human.
so. It's I think it's is that the RPG one they were thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I'm getting it
Yeah.
because RPGs are
It
amazing.
Yes, they
There was
are.
another RPG that they had at one point, but after Disney bought them out,
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
fucking died. It
Was
just
that
fucking
Star
18
died
Wars
right there.
1313.
1313? That's it.
They, you know what? How
That's it.
much
Thank you.
they need to make a Star Wars 1313 M-rated, darker style, RPG
Oh yeah.
style Star Wars game
Oh
would
yeah.
sell out in droves. From the RPG community to the Star Wars community to the people that like that more dark
It's pretty
horror,
cool.
Yeah.
bloody kind of stuff, it would sell out. It's not going to be horror, but it's going to be that like more gringy, like bounty hunter, like tough, rugged, like kill 'em up kind of thing. So
Oh yeah.
Yes. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
yep, exactly.
Pretty
So,
much.
but Hogwarts Legacy coming out
Yep.
next year. They're
Person.
already
Yep.
shout out to Wolfie from my Discord server. Pre-ordered it.
Did he?
Already for yep. She already did that for.
Oh, cheap. Sorry.
No, you're okay. She did it. So I think that'll be cool. I guess there was some backlash around like something which there always is going to be now with Harry Potter
Always.
because of the J.K. Rowling thing, but
Yeah,
I don't
just-
shit.
but
I don't understand why she's being so obstinate about it. I really don't.
Don't care.
like if you have that opinion, like and you're in
That's
the
fine, have
public
your
eye,
opinion.
like keep it to yourself. If you're because you know
Yes.
it's going to cause a shit storm and ruin your career. Like just keep it to yourself and be done. Not saying that
Exactly.
that's right and it's because it's not and whatnot, but just that's how it should have been. But
Just
it's supposed to look like a fantastic game. You can be a dark
Yes.
wizard or good. I'm super excited for it.
It
and
looks good.
Yeah, so I'll definitely. I think that's one of the games that because there's so few games that I look forward to now. Like that in Avowed and I think one other one. I will get those like pre-ordered or right when they come out. I don't have a problem with
I don't pre-order anymore.
yeah, but you know what? When I only have like 3 games that I like I'm looking forward to over the course of so many years, I'll pre-order them because I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. The rest of them I'll buy like after they've come out for a couple months.
Oh,
if
just
I
don't
had known
pre-order
about
anymore.
it before, I probably would have pre-ordered the new Saints Row game. But
Yeah,
but because from what I've heard, Johnny Gad is not a part of the game, I won't play it. I just
It's a
if Johnny
complete
Gad is not part of a
overhaul.
Saints Row game, it's not a Saints Row game. Not to me.
I heard it's pretty good though.
Yeah.
I've heard it is really good. I've heard it is actually really good, but if they don't make
Actually,
them at least a part of that game, I'm done. I'm
I
like,
actually
nope.
downloaded the free boss creator where you can create your own character now
Nice.
before the game
Nice.
comes out. That's actually pretty good creator. I mean, one of the best ones I've ever had for any game. We got what is it? One last one. We got a Disney game coming out on Switch, Dreamlight Valley.
Tell us about that one.
That one it's kind of like Animal Crossing or
Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, but set in the Disney Kingdom world. So you get all the characters from Disney. You can build your own house, farm, do all the same things that you do in those games, but in Disney format. So I know a lot of Disney fans are going to love this game.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how that works out. If it's like, if it truly is just like Animal Crossing, like low key with like good and bad characters, just good.
Yes,
like, we'll
no,
have to
both.
see. Okay.
I watched the trailer; they have both on there. Yeah.
So I wonder if it's more of like a kids game or not, but
No, it seemed more adult.
not like in a bad way. You know what I mean? But like,
No, yeah, it still has the kid element to it, but
Okay.
I think it's more geared towards the adults who grew up with Disney for so long.
All right. Not opposed to it. We'll see.
No, I'm going to get it, and not just for me, for Candy as well, because she's, as you know, biggest Mickey fan in the world.
Well, I'd have to get a Switch myself, but
Well, you need to Switch anyway.
I would only do it because then I could actually play some like Mario and Zelda games without losing my memory in place.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Because the freaking memory cards don't work anymore apparently on these devices.
They're horrible. They're horrible.
But well, very good pleasure to have you on, Drink, and good to see your face, obviously, and we'll definitely have you back.
Now that it works,
what little bit of the face you can see.
More often.
That little tiny bit of face that we can see right there.
I'll take a little more than none.
Same to you, pal. I got one too. Actually, I got two.
But you guys,
make you do the fuck you dance.
Oh, I caught something. There it is.
Yeah. Oh wait, look, incoming call. Oh, it's for you. Oh wait.
Do you like jazz? Do you like jazz? Let me play something for you.
You guys. So how long is this going to go on?
Yeah, we can do this all day long.
I know
we can do this all day.
Well, I'm going to say thank you very much again, guys. Everyone who's listening, watching us, we are available for subscribed on YouTube, download, and follow on Spotify, Amazon Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts. We also Buzzsprout as well. The three of us also stream on Twitch. We will have the links in the description below for our YouTube video and Spotify and whatnot to follow us there. We appreciate all of you. We'll be back again, of course, next month with more discussions. All new content as always. Thank you again, Mr. I Drank What? A.K.A. Dilly Gaff. And,
Peace, love, game.
Positive Abes, everybody.